Hey y'all, Nerdhop here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am a human dance music producer. And today I just wanted to talk about becoming who you're supposed to be. A lot of people talk about change and wanting to change and wanting to be great at something, wanting to do something great. But they don't talk about what doing that costs you. They want to think about the glamour of being famous or really successful or really in shape or any of those things. But becoming who you're meant to be or who you want to be is going to cost who you used to be. And I think that's why people avoid doing it. They don't want to have that conversation with themselves, and they're not ready to let go of their old life and the comfortable ways. You have to make sacrifices, and you're going to get pushback from people. It could even be friends and people that you love, family, who are going to resist you changing and, have some pushback on you making those changes to become who you want to become. And I think that just adds on to the fact that people are avoiding having that conversation with themselves in the first place. Am I going to keep living this same comfortable life, or am I going to start making sacrifices to be where I want to be? And that can mean leaving friends behind. That can mean leaving a job behind. Just the other day, I was invited to a party, and it was like, no, like, I can't go to that. I've got stuff to do. I've got work to do. Music work, music business work. Work on my band. Those things have to get done in order for me to achieve my goals. And so it's like, yeah, the party sounds fun and everybody's going to be there, and, all kind of fun is to be had at this party. But, and it does sound like fun. That sounds like something I would enjoy. But I don't have time for those kind of things anymore because I have to focus on doing the work that I need to do to achieve my goals. And so you have to give up a lot of those things, and that's when you will meet resistance from those people. Oh, well, they don't ever hang out anymore, or yeah, they're no fun, he didn't come to my birthday party, whatever it is. And it's like, I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have to put yourself first and stop putting yourself into the mold of what somebody else wants you to be. because there is no mold that fits you. You just are the only one. And so a lot of times when you start making those changes and people notice those changes and you get some pushback, and it feels weird. It feels in a way like you're losing yourself, but losing yourself, for me, it's just losing parts of myself that were no good to me anyway. Like with the parties, like going out and partying and drinking. Like I gave up drinking at the beginning of the year sometime, and I don't miss it. I've been way more productive. So at the time, it could have seemed like a sacrifice, but that was an easy one to get rid of, to be honest with you. So if you're feeling stuck, or you're going through changes, or even thinking about changing your life and doing something with your life, it is going to feel weird, and you are going to get some resistance from your own brain and from your own friends, people in your circle. They're going to see that you're acting differently and that you want something more out of life, and you're going to get some pushback, because a lot of the time it's people, the other people are too scared to have that confrontational conversation with themselves like you have, and make the decision to do something with their lives. And so they're projecting their own fears and insecurities onto you, and they want to keep you where you're at because it makes them feel better about where they're at. But if you want to go anywhere different, you have to start taking a different path. You're where you're at because of the things and the places, and you're a result of everything that you've done. So at this point, you realize, well, everything that I've been doing in the past has only gotten me here. Maybe I should stop doing some of those things and start trying some different things that may have a better positive outcome on my life. And when you start actively doing that and trying to make those changes, and I screw it up all the time, but I'm always going, okay, well, I screwed up again. That's okay. Get back on track. Keep pushing forward. And you would just be amazed at the progress you can make in even just a year. I think my first video on here was like 8-9 months ago, back in October, and we just crossed 2,000 subscribers. But even today, 2,300 within a week. That's 300 like in a week. But it's because I've been putting in the work and I've been consistent, and of course you guys are resonating with it, and I appreciate it. But I just wanted to come on here and just talk about becoming who you want to become, becoming who you're meant to become, and what the costs are. Let me know if you feel the same way down in the comments, or if you disagree with me. If you have any insight, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm Nurhop. I hope you have a good day. See you later.